Hello everybody, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm reviewing some Peco 009 2-ton slate wagons. The version I got was GR-320 and they're all unbraked. However, they do sets which have some unbraked or possibly all unbraked, I can't quite remember. The Peco tape box is a bit annoying to open, but you get some couplings, the proper 009 couplings, but as fitted as supply straight out of the box, you get them with the close coupling system rather than the standard 009 ones, which go together like that. But they've got NEM pockets, so they're able to fit together with normal vehicles, and that's how they look as a pair. They're all unbraked, like I said. You can see these models, they're mostly plastic with plastic wheels. Well, mostly plastic, I think they're all plastic actually. Got plastic wheels. You can see they've got some rivets and some actual box detail there. There's a bit of a line between two of the bits. I'm not sure if that's a separately fitted piece or what. And there's more rivets on the sort of upright column bits as well. And you can see there's quite a lot of those. They're very small. I didn't even realise they were there until I actually recorded this. So, shows how not noticeable they are. Then around the NEM pocket you can see there's some other rivets and various other details there. There's, I presume, what is above the coupling there with that lump where it's actual chains, and you can also see there's various other rivets, and all these wagons are pretty much the same for all the various slate loads. And the slate loads are plastic, which look alright, but I don't think they look the best. I think Batman's resin one looks better, but they don't actually sell though. They're not the right size. They fit in there Tally-Lin ones, and I find these a bit difficult to get out. As you can see, I'm struggling with some of these because some of them have got a bit of flashing. So I don't know how they get them in, but apparently they do. So if you struggle with one and you want to have them unloaded and loaded, I'd recommend just filing or cutting off the flashing a bit, so that makes it a bit easier to sort of just get it out. Because as you can see, I'm struggling here quite a lot. But you can see there the other two. I think they look quite good unloaded actually. It makes them look a bit different. I don't often see them unloaded. You can see they've got a hollow space, and I recommend putting in white tack in there because it adds a lot of weight. Because these aren't very light. I believe this set here weighs about 6 grams as it is. You can see I've finally got that one off. Now for the painting, you can see this one here is number 785, and it has a sort of bluish coloured stripe on it. And it's the same on the other side. They haven't decided to change the numbers. This one here is 697 with a sort of greeny, I don't know, turquoisey coloured bar on that one. And then this last one here is 639 with a red sort of line and 2 white dots either side of it. So there's a bit of variation. I think these wagons here are Festiniog, and maybe that relates to some Festiniog railway ones, I'm not sure. You can see here the close coupling system, which I think looks a lot better when you pair them up, especially with other slate wagons. But it doesn't look, if you're just running these in a mixed train, which I think most people run them sort of just on their own, they look a lot better with the close coupling sets, but not all are compatible. You can see there I've added some white tack to these, which make it up to 14 grams, which makes them a lot heavier. You can see all 6 slate wagons I have here. That's the other set I have, which includes one braked one, and you can see Batman Penryn Quarry lined black Charles here pulling it. Not the most accurate, but it works okay. So as you can see, that's the whole set, and they seem to be working quite well. I can't remember quite what the product code is for the other one. I presume it would be like GR321 or something like that, or the other way around. GR319, something like that. They're probably quite close in product number. And it's just a singular piece of plastic for a brake lever. I haven't weighted down the other set. It was more of an experiment just to see how they work, and I think it looks quite good in this longer set. I think it looks longer than sort of 6 wagons. I sometimes have issues, however, with the wagons derailing, Not all the time, but you can see here one of them happening, and it happened quite a lot with me trying to run this set, which may be because there's different weights between the wagons, but I'm unsure. So, I don't think they're bad wagons, but they sometimes seem quite light, so weighting them is something I recommend. And I think for what they are quite expensive for £30 for just 3 wagons, which don't weigh a lot. But I think they're very good, and I think they look quite nice. And I think I'm going to try and improve them a bit with some weight, maybe paint them and weather them so the loads and the wagons look a bit better, and maybe add some people on them to represent or sort of model the Festineo Railway slate gravity trains, but we'll see. So I'll let you see me struggle with these wagons derailing as I tried to get it to go round. It seemed to work fine with only 3, but for some reason when I ran them in a set, there was a lot more trouble with it actually derailing. Thank you for watching this video by me. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below with some video ideas or feedback. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.